Buffalo Bills fans find themselves in a tough spot as pop icon Taylor Swift reportedly makes a final push to become part owner of the team. It sounds incredible, but the Bills Mafia, known as the NFL's most passionate and vocal fan base, has a long history of rivalry with the Kansas City Chiefs, especially with star players Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Bills fans have often mocked the Chiefs and even booed Travis's fiancée, Taylor Swift, at games. Yet now, the Bills' future might be intertwined with the very names they love to hate, as the league officially changed its rules, allowing Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce to own a stake in the franchise. This twist is almost painful for Bills fans, considering their bitter playoff defeats to the Kansas City Chiefs led by Mahomes and Kelce. The Chiefs and Bills aren't just rivals on paper. Kansas City has made Buffalo a laughingstock in key moments. The stage is set for yet another intense clash between these two AFC powerhouses at Bills' Highmark Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd. But here's the strange part. Bills fans may not be thrilled if their team wins. Yes, that sounds odd, but it's true because of Kelce and Mahomes. The Bills have won 4 straight regular season games against the Chiefs, but have lost the last 4 playoff battles to Kansas City. KC eliminated Buffalo in 2020, 2021, 2023, and 2024, which even prompted the NFL to change the overtime rules before the next Bills vs. Chiefs showdown. Travis Kelce has caught 36 passes for 448 yards and scored 4 touchdowns in 8 games against Buffalo, while Mahomes holds a passer rating of 85.9 with 1,320 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions in 5 career games versus the Bills. Few rivalries in the NFL match the intensity of the Bills and Chiefs right now. These AFC giants meet again in Week 9 of the 2025 season, continuing a tradition of drama-filled matchups. Patrick Mahomes is gearing up to play at Highmark Stadium once more, fully aware that Bills fans despise the Chiefs, and for good reason. Even though Buffalo has dominated the regular season recently with a 4-1 record in these matchups, Kansas City has built a dynasty by beating the Bills when it truly matters. 4 of the last 5 Bills seasons ended at the hands of Andy Reid, Mahomes, Kelce, and the dynasty-defining Chiefs. This includes last season's 32-29 AFC title game win by Kansas City, a rematch 4 years after the first postseason showdown between Josh Allen and Mahomes. The 2021 playoff game probably lives longest in fans' memories, with the Chiefs beating the Bills in a way that forced the NFL to change its overtime rules. When it's grim, be the Grim Reaper, Kansas City coach Andy Reid told Mahomes after that epic game, perfectly summing up a back-and-forth battle debated for months and still impacting the NFL today. Josh Allen was statistically better than Mahomes in that AFC divisional round game, topping the Chiefs' quarterback in touchdowns and passer rating. Buffalo led 36-33 with 13 seconds left in regulation at a stunned Arrowhead Stadium, but in a chaotic sequence of events that still defy belief, Mahomes and the Chiefs pulled off a 42-36 overtime win thanks to a lucky coin toss and Travis Kelce scoring the game-winning touchdown. When you have 2 teams going back and forth, it stinks when you don't get to see the other guy go, Mahomes said. But all you can do is play the rules the way the rules are explained, and that's what we did. The Bills and Chiefs combined to score 25 points in the final 2 minutes of regulation, capped by Kansas City's Harrison Butker drilling a 49-yard field goal as time expired. Mahomes then led the Chiefs 75 yards in 8 plays, connecting with Kelce to end Buffalo's season in an instant classic. We got tremendous leaders on both sides of the ball, whether it's offense, defense, or special teams, said then Chief receiver Tyreek Hill, who caught 11 passes for 150 yards and a touchdown. Nobody panicked. Nobody said, "Oh, the game is over. There's 13 seconds left." We just made plays. 2 months after that heartbreaking finish for the Bills, league owners approved a rule change guaranteeing each team a possession in overtime during postseason games. We thought about it before when it came up after Kansas City lost to New England in the 2018 AFC Championship, Bills general manager Brandon Beane said in March 2022. I was watching that game thinking, man, you got a young Mahomes versus a veteran Tom Brady, and you never got to see Mahomes get his chance. Brady just took them right down the field. Allen played brilliantly in that 2021 divisional round loss, completing 27 of 37 passes for 329 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a 136 passer rating. He led Buffalo to a fourth-quarter lead and a successful two-point conversion. The only thing Allen didn't win was the coin toss, which favored Mahomes and the Chiefs. "It's just tough to be in that moment again," Allen said. "It sucks the way it happened. We wanted to win that game. We had opportunities." That 2021 playoff thriller saw Mahomes and Allen become the first quarterbacks in NFL history to each throw for at least 300 yards, 3 touchdowns with no interceptions, and rush for 50 yards in the same game. The Bills were just 13 seconds away from ending the Chiefs season, but Mahomes played the Grim Reaper and kept Kansas City alive. "Those guys are hurt. We're disappointed. We're all disappointed," Bills coach Sean McDermott said. "We're all sick to our stomachs. You move on and try to learn from it, but it stings. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It stings." The Chiefs eventually lost 27-24 to Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals in the 2021 AFC Championship. They went on to win back-to-back Super Bowls before falling short at championship number 3, outplayed by the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59. The Chiefs have won 5 of their last 6 games and are returning to the form that defined those iconic clashes, while the Bills have lost 2 of their last 3. Sunday's game could prove pivotal for postseason seeding, but beating the Bills in OT during the 2021 playoffs remains one of the most thrilling wins of Mahomes' career. It took an unbelievable finish and a lucky coin toss for Reid's team to finally put Allen and the Bills away. "The guys didn't flinch," Reid said. "You talk about an epic game. That's how the players took it. They had tremendous respect for Buffalo and knew it was going to be a battle, so they kept going." Patrick Mahomes isn't expecting a warm welcome when the Chiefs visit Western New York Sunday afternoon to face the Bills. "They don't like us. They do not like the Chiefs," Mahomes said this week. "It is a cool environment. I love playing in historic stadiums, and that stadium has had so many great players. Who knows, it might be the last time we get to play there. It will be a great challenge for us. And the fans are loud, which is what you want. You want to be in a hostile environment. I think it's cool, honestly, because you have to bond together as a team. You do that at Arrowhead Stadium, but you have the crowd behind you. When stuff isn't going well, you feed off the crowd. On the road, you just have your teammates and coaches, so you have to bond together through adversity and come out on the other side with a win." The Bills have won 4 straight regular season games against the Chiefs but lost 4 straight playoff games to Kansas City. Kelce eliminated Buffalo in 2023 and 2024, and overall, the Bills are 2-5 against the Chiefs in the playoffs, 0-3 on the road. Mahomes doesn't see anything strange about the streak. "I don't know honestly," Mahomes said. "All the games come down to one play, except maybe 2 games we played. Every game comes down to one play here or there where someone has to make a big moment play on offense or defense. That's worked out for us in the playoffs and for them at other times. To me, it's just about the next time. You have to go out there and play your best against a great team when you get the chance." In 5 regular season games against Buffalo, Mahomes has completed 64.8% of his passes for 1,320 yards with 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 1 lost fumble. In 2 road games at Buffalo, the Chiefs have averaged 23.5 points per game with Mahomes at the helm, splitting those contests 1-1. Since 2019, the Chiefs lead the NFL with 83 wins, while the Bills rank second with 76. If you enjoy this deep dive into one of the NFL's fiercest rivalries, hit subscribe for more. The drama and passion between these teams never disappoint.